Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Career Mode. Now I apologize I didn't manage to get any videos up yesterday. I kind of took, I went out, I was out in Edinburgh for a bit of it, and I just took a little bit of a break. I just been going ham recently on the videos, so it was nice to just go out and be able to take a bit of a break. So I hope you guys can understand that. But let's get straight back into it. No time to waste with this shenanigans. I've got a manager role to complete, and it was important. I'm not being lazy and getting on with things because you guys seem to be really enjoying this series. So let's get to it anyway. So we decided that we take over Turkey. I take up the Turkey manager role, and that's exactly what I've done. So I had my first game up against Germany, and that is going to be a really tough game. You know, having Germany as your first ever game as the Turkey manager, that was always going to be really tough. But I went in there feeling pretty confident. You know, the team is actually really quite good. You know, there's some really great players in there that could come through and do fantastic. You got likes of Sahin, Emre, Turan, Chiore, I think that, I'm not too sure exactly, but and Cholak as well as the other attacking player. But early on in the game, one of the German players gets injured, and you know, as sick as it may sound, it's great when a player gets injured for me, but unfortunately in this case it was worse. A player comes off and then Özil comes on, and I was just like, what? How is this fair? How can you have Özil as a substitute? And nevertheless, you know, they did that, and we went into halftime. You know, they had some good shots on target. The likes of Royce, who is fantastic in this game. You've also got Podolski, another fantastic German player, and Götze as well. And they have Gomez. You know, their attacking options are unreal. And they do have some good efforts on target. You got Sebastian Schweinsteiger. Their defense is probably the weakest part of the pitch. But, I mean, you got Lam and things alike. But, you know, they were just so good. And another rebound goal. They were a little bit unlucky to hit off the post with that fantastic little move by Gomez. But, you know, deservedly, I'd say it went in. But I just can't stand conceding rebound goals. I don't know. Do you guys find that you're conceding a lot of rebound goals? Because for me, I am just leaking them left, right, and center. As you can see, you know, Gomez with a fantastic effort there. But it ended 1-0. In all honesty, I was actually pretty pleased with the way my side played, you know. They, to lose 1-0 to a side of Germany's caliber is actually alright. So, I don't know if you guys managed to see a table. You guys scroll back and just look at the right-hand side. But, I was actually given the manager role, already through the qualifying stages. And take a look at these kits. I mean, how similar do you have to get? It was really tough. I didn't know which ones to go for, and there was always a bit of a dilemma. It's like, I just had no idea. So you guys will see which ones I end up picking. But I was given the manager role already, you know, quite a bit of the way already through the World Cup qualifying campaign. And it kind of left me a little bit stuck. You know, they'd lost us. I believe they lost to Northern Ireland, 2-1. Which as you know, I'm surprised. I'm not surprised the last guy got fired. I mean, you shouldn't be losing to Northern Ireland 2-1, especially when you're Turkey, and you've got the quality that is in the Turkey side. With that in mind, though, there's come up against Poland here, and Poland are actually very underrated. I don't know if any of you guys watched the Euro. I mean, I love watching the Euros, and I watched that, and I actually thought Poland were a good side. You know, they were a solid team. They've got some fantastic players in there, and they're even better on FIFA, to be honest with you, and a fantastic effort there from Poland. But from Turkey, and we were unlucky there not to score. But Poland get their early goal from Obraniak even, and they go 1-0 up into halftime, and I was a little bit disappointed, kind of twitchy and nervous, because Poland they are a good side, but I'd at least like to be picking up some points when I'm playing against them. But Sahin does a fantastic job of just muscling all the way through, and the referee was correct and calling up for a penalty there, because I do feel as though Sahin was being tugged left, right, and center, and the other team managed to pick up a yellow while doing that as well. But, you know, in these sort of key moments, there was no way I was willing to risk missing this penalty. I slapped Sahin on the penalty spot. He's not got the most power in the world, but he does have a good penalty shot on him. And I was lucky there the keeper isn't that good, so it just managed to sneak over the top of him. But he did go the right way, all credit to him. But that was a goal in the 55th minute, and the rest of it was a solid game, a good battle of the midfield, but nothing truly incredible. How about that for a clearance? A nice little bicey all the way to the halfway line. And there's been a couple times where I've done things like that, and it's just so wild as well. You don't really see those sort of things too much in real life, but it was quite funny that, you know, you can bicycle kick them from inside your box, and it'll just launch way into the other people's territory. But some good play here, some nice passing. I enjoy the way Turkey play, although I do feel as though this guy here, Cholak, I think is how you say his name, is a fantastic player. He really is, honestly. Pretend that cross never happened and just take my word for the fact that he is a very good player. He's got really good pace on him. He's got, I think it's only 3-star skills, but he's got good pace on him, and most importantly, he's got decent ball control. But that's the way the game ended. It was 1-1, and, you know, as a start to my my international managing career, 1-1 and a 1-0 loss against two good sides in the game. You know, I'll take it. That's all right. I'm 4th in the table at the moment with Ireland at 2nd and Germany at 1st. You know, I expect Germany to finish 1st. As you guys can see, there is the table. But we've got a few games to go left, and I definitely want to be qualifying. That is a big, big target of mine. But anyways, if you guys missed any of the career mode videos, there'll be a link to the playlist on the left-hand side there. And on your right-hand side is a squad builder. But thanks a lot, guys, for being patient. I'm sorry I couldn't get any videos up, but, you know, it's nice to take a break once in a while. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. But, yeah, let me know if you'd like to see another video today of my QPR Manager series. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.